So when people drew her as a sexy anime lady, like there really wasn't that many people involved. Every time you watch this lasts a little longer than you remember. It's so perfectly awkward. Alright, hey! Welcome to my first face cam reaction video. I mean, I've done reaction videos a ton, but I've never used my camera, so we'll do that here. Because it's a special case today. I'm going to do a reaction video series for every episode of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. The ones that are on the web already anyways. If you don't know, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is getting a TV show, which is coming out next week, September 23rd. So to hype myself up for that, I thought I'd revisit the original videos. Even though I've definitely watched every single one of these a ton of times. I think 3 is definitely the one I've seen the least though, but I even just listen to the songs from these. I don't even watch the videos. Like, I have a lot of, I have them memorized pretty well, basically. And this is a new topic for my channel because, like, maybe 6 came out when I had this channel, but, you know, these were kind of before I was doing a channel and before I realized you guys really like it when I make videos about both web shows and creepy things that are cute and creepy, which is, you know, my favorite kind of thing, and that's exactly what Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is, if you don't know. If you don't know what it is, then I guess, you know, you'll be surprised. I'll try my best to watch this without pausing every 5 seconds, and I'll try my best to not sing along, because I could. Crowd cryptid karaoke videos, we could do that with this series. So let me know if you're excited for the TV show in the comments, and also let me know how you found out about this series. I feel like it's something that is like constantly popular. You know, there's always going to be a few kids like learning that this exists through the YouTube recommendations and stuff, even though like it was definitely big when it came out. Like I discovered it from when the second one came out because it got really big on Tumblr because everybody was so hyped to see the second one come out. And then everybody started drawing the clock guy as a sexy human, which that's a whole thing. That's a whole topic for another video, honestly. So back when I got into it, there was only those 2 episodes, and then they did the Kickstarter to make more, and then they turned it into something like with a continuous story kind of, and now it's getting a freaking TV show, which I would have never imagined would happen. Before the second one came out, I always saw like a gif of the sketchbook pouring the ink on the clown painting and had no idea what it was from. I kind of assumed it was like just some Adult Swim thing or something, and I wasn't really into watching anything live action, so I really had no idea about what this was or what the gimmick was before the second one came out, and I was like, why is everybody talking about this? And then I watched it and I was like, oh, this is the best thing I've ever seen. It's been a long time, and I still think they're just as amazing as they always were, and I'm probably going to like them even more looking back on them now. Alright, let's start. It's off-putting to me that the title card there doesn't have any sound. I mean, it really builds you up. Also, the 19th of June, the reoccurring important date in this is the day before my birthday, which I mentioned, I think, like in the TV show announcement video, but that always hit me. Okay, you know what? Did I ever?
What's your favorite idea?
That little sticky note. I don't think I ever noticed that.
How do you get the idea?
Look, the puppets look like different in this video, huh? They're definitely like a little bit sloppier. Because I mean, this was like some sort of like look how maybe it's just the camera. It's probably not just the camera. Like the bird guy. I don't know what we call them. He's so dark in this, but he gets way greener in the later one. Cool. So when people drew her as a sexy anime lady, they used like colorful hair like that. It took me a while to realize where that came from. It comes right from the video.
No. Come on, take another look.
This is the best part of the song.
I can see a cat. I can see a man with a baseball bat. I can see a dog. I can see a frog. I can see a ladder
leaning on a log.
I think you're getting the hang of it now.
Look how kind of crappy the fringe looks too.
I might paint.
Like there really wasn't that many people involved.
Oh, there, friend, you might need to slow down.
Every time you watch this lasts a little longer than you remember. It's so perfectly awkward. That's like the first hint of it being like, what's going on in this video?
And arrange them into your favorite color.
Blue. Green.
Green is not a creative
Look,
color.
the bird guy screams right there.
Let your creativity flow. Listen to your heart, listen to the rain, listen to the voices in your brain. Come on, guys, let's get
you could tell like
creative.
the puppetry at that part was probably kind of annoying to get right.
Get creative.
And then we get creative. Honestly, you know, because not that I watch much horror movies or anything like that to begin with. Like, this is the most horror I experience. This one's not scary. Really. It's just weird and jarring. And I mean, there's gore, which definitely is a gross thing to people. But like, you know, I see all these videos more just cool. I think 5, which is my favorite one, also is the only one that I think is
Now
like
let's all agree
creepy.
to never be creative again.
Oh, there we go. Apologize for talking over the whole thing. A film by This Is It. Which, is that like, I guess that would be their studio. What is that name? Is that this song? Oh my god. I don't remember this. The ink coming out of the hole. This is it collective.com. Yeah, so that's their art collective, I guess. Is that website still up? See, little did they know that like this little thing that they made as like a art piece is exactly what the internet loves to see. So it turned into a massive thing. Like I really don't think they ever intended for this to become like more than just this video. They only kept it going because of the popularity. And I mean, I'm sure they love it. But also, you know, when you make something that's this great, unless you're like a super like picky artist or you're someone who loves to do new things all the time, you're gonna keep this going. you don't want to lose the hype that something like this got. So yeah, definitely, like I was saying, I think just rewatching this one, what I gather the most is how like pleasantly sloppy the puppets are. Like they had like this one kitchen set. There's so, even in the second one, you know, they must have got ad revenue or something to do it, because the second one, what is this guy? Who is this? They'll be in the TV show. Like even in the second one, there's so much more puppetry going on and like CG stuff. This one's really straightforward and just has like these 2 sets. Like it has the kitchen and then it has them looking out the window. I don't think there was really much else in it. And is this? See, we say this is creepy, but maybe this is just this was the best that they could afford with CG at the time of making this one. I'm joking. So it's get creative. I mean, it's consistent in all the videos that like the red guy hasn't even changed here. They're the ones who changed, and he's the one who's like he's confused. They're jamming out. It's great. I know I just love these like as aesthetic experiences that I never really looked or thought too much about them having meanings, because they do have meanings. They wouldn't just make these and have them be nonsense. Aside from like the continuity is definitely something that they came up with later on when, you know, they did the Kickstarter and stuff. I think that each individual episode does have like its own meaning, but they're all very like straightforward ones, you know, like it's just kind of that universal idea. Like everybody pulls it from this video, like back in the day when, I don't even know if it was Game Theory. When did Game Theory do his video about this? But it's just like this idea that like it's making fun of children's television, like pre-K television, for being very, very mindless and very direct, but also like subtly forcing in, you know, these ideals that like also schools kind of tend to force in and stuff. Just that concept of like, she tells them to pick their favorite color, and then the yellow guy says green, and she's like, no, you can't like green. Like how media teaches, especially kids, just because thematically it's all kid friendly and sing-songy, like it's a whole allegory clearly for something along those lines about how the media controlling kids with these bright happy colors is potentially a bad thing, because the media can trick kids into think about when we had all those Spider-Man and Elsa videos all over YouTube, and we probably still do. I don't even know. I think it was on an Iceberg video I was watching recently where he talked about how that Cocomelon show that like toddlers are really obsessed with nowadays, because parents just have them watch those stuff. Like those mess with kids' attention spans in a really direct way. Like this Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared short here is like just directly a parody of that. while also, you know, being artistic and having like the shock value moment and all that stuff to convey that there's something a little more sinister going on here in this video. But yeah, I love this one. I mean, it'll make more sense to do rankings at the end. For me, it's the music that makes it the most, because like the songs are actually so catchy. It's the music and the creepiness. And this one, the song is great. The creepiness is kind of mid, which is, you know, that's very subjective. But I think compared to where the other videos go, the first two, even the first 3 videos, like the creepiness isn't, you know, once you get past it, once you see it probably over 50 times, like I probably have, like it loses its fright factor. But of course, that doesn't mean that it can't be scary to other people, because I know for a fact that it's very scary to lots of people. Also, you know this video is old when it's only in 720p. Like, there's so many artifacts. Like, I downloaded it because I thought it would look better instead of just watching it on YouTube, but it kind of seems like it doesn't look that good at all, video quality wise. The show, though, I anticipate that the TV show will look incredible, and it'll have even better animatronic puppeteering, I guess. It'll have even better crafting and puppeteering and all that compared to this. I really wonder where the darkness in the TV show will come from. We'll have to find out. Or some people might have already found out, because I think episodes have been leaked for a long time. But now it's actually coming out, and I'm very excited. And you should be excited too if you like these videos. So please stay tuned to my channel, where I'll be making reaction videos for the other 6 web episodes of this. And then, you know, because copyright, I'll have to figure out how I'll do reactions for the TV series. I definitely won't be able to do what I'm doing here, where I just watch the entire video. Maybe I'll just even have to do reviews. I don't even know if I'll do individual episode things. Then I'll be making like 12 videos about Don't Hug Me I'm Scared, but maybe some people want that, you know? I don't know. We'll find out how they perform, but I had fun going off for 15 minutes about this 3-minute video that I'm very nostalgic for. So please stay tuned to the channel, because hopefully before the series comes out on Friday, I'll have out a reaction video for all 6 of these, probably posting them daily. So I hope you enjoyed this style of video. Let me know in the comments if you did, because this is a pretty new thing for me to try out. So yeah, stay tuned to the channel for more Don't Hug Me I'm Scared coverage, and just cartoon news and reviews whenever I find out something cool or have something cool to talk about. Thanks for watching.